What is up, Betterment family? This is Alex Van Houten in Better Daily Premium. Happy Monday. It is Mindset Monday, and on Mindset Monday, I go through a mindset to help you on your 1% better journey. And today's special because today is day one of the summer shred. So super excited to hang out with you guys this morning. Now, during our coaching messages, I will continue to keep the cadence of Mindset Monday, Nutrition Tip Tuesday. We'll do Welcome Wednesday, but I will do a brief ad or Q&A for the summer shred every day. And if you miss the live and you don't get your question answered, you're very welcome to drop your questions in the comments below, because it really matters to me that during the summer shred you're very well supported and that you have all the motivation, inspiration, and knowledge that you need to make the changes you need to make to burn fat well as a fuel source and to stay inspired doing so. So day one of 21, there are two questions that I've already received this morning that I want to make sure that I get to cover. So first before we get to our mindset today, which is to love yourself well and make the most out of what you've been given, is question one. So Gabe asks, hey, do my CrossFit workouts count? Are they sufficient for the shred challenge? So whether you're a veteran or a newcomer, you'll see that in our exercise protocols or guidelines, you have a certain number of minutes for your exercise to achieve in a day. So we've split those up by, we have cardiovascular exercise minutes and we have resistance training minutes. Now, first, you can't do, they can't count as both. You can't do a CrossFit workout and say, wow, I breathed really hard and I lifted weights, so that 40-minute workout counts for both my resistance training and my cardio. That doesn't work like that. In the shred, your resistance training is supporting your muscle tissue. It's telling your body, hey, while we're shredding here, we need to keep our muscle tissue around, right? So that's its own adaptation. And cardiovascular exercise is adapting the body to help you burn fat well as a fuel source. One of the problems, CrossFit's a great workout, don't get me wrong. If your body can handle it, have at it. But one of the problems with using CrossFit for your shred is that CrossFit is a very carbohydrate dependent workout. And so what that means for you is it will adapt you well as far as keeping your muscle around, but it's not going to help your body learn how to burn fat as a fuel source well. So my advice to you, Gabe, is count your CrossFit workouts as your resistance training minutes and give yourself some extra low-level base cardio during your shred. So maybe if you did a 40-minute CrossFit workout today, do a 20 or 30-minute low-intensity or moderate-intensity cardiovascular workout. Maybe you can go for a walk, jog. Maybe you can get on a bike. Maybe you can go for a swim. Maybe Gabe's got some little boys. Maybe you can take them on a bike ride. That'll give you some cardiovascular work. But we don't want high-intensity cardiovascular work if you're already doing CrossFit, because your CrossFit is going to give you high-intensity resistance training, which is awesome, great, awesome, keep that muscle around, but give yourself some base level cardio to teach your body that you have more gears than just, on your gears, you got first, second, and third gear in the body. Those generally burn fat well as a fuel source. Gear 4 and gear 5, those are carbohydrate dependent. We need to teach your body first through third gear. So I hope that helps. The second big question I had was about, what was it about? Come on, Alex. Macronutrients. Somebody was like, hey, do I have to meet my, it's going to be really hard if I'm fasting to meet my macronutrient goals. So first things first, we, in the summer shred, please pay attention to the greater than or less than sign on your macronutrient recommendations. So protein is a floor, meaning we recommend that you get X amount of protein or more. So depending on if you're a newcomer or a veteran, you might, so I'm doing the Veteran Brotherhood Challenge, so we've got 150 grams of protein. That's my floor. I'm trying to get 150 grams or more of protein per day. And my carbohydrate intake, that's a ceiling, right? So 220 grams or less carbohydrates in a day. Now, if you want to eat less carbohydrates than that, have at it. And as far as fats are concerned, we don't have a recommendation around that for you. Everybody's going to be a little bit different because some of us will be hungrier than others and need to get some more fat in our system, eat some more avocado, eat some more eggs, right? And make sure that we're getting what we need so that we're not like miserably starving this whole time. Please don't miserably starve for 21 days unless you're just trying to do a 21-day fast, in which case you're on a completely different level than I am. So on fasting days, don't worry about meeting your recommended protein intake. I don't want you like, okay, I've got a 6-hour feeding window to get 150 grams of protein. You're just going to be miserable. Eat what you need to eat after your fast. Break your fast well. Break it with some protein. Don't be too hard on the gut. Don't try to stuff it in, right? Just break your fast well with a good meal, and you can call that a day. Maybe get a snack if you need some more. But those macronutrient recommendations take into account, especially for those of us who are fasting longer, the veteran sisterhood and brotherhood, those macronutrient recommendations take into account that we'll be fasting more frequently or longer for longer periods of time. So don't try to shovel that in your face. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Robin. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Glad to see you. Good morning, Scott. Scott says, I'm hungry. So I assume you're fasting today. I'm fasting today. I'll be breaking my fast around 5:30. That'll be my 1 24-hour fast for this week, and we'll see where my 18s end up. But it's going to be a good start to the week. Now, we've had a whole bunch of before pictures, at least in the brotherhood. I think I don't have eyes on the sisterhood, but I imagine you guys have started with great energy this morning. We've had a lot of before pictures in the brotherhood, and thus far I'm very happy and excited about the energy you guys are bringing to the table. And by energy, I don't mean like necessarily posting and stuff. I mean that I don't have any one guy. I didn't see one post that was like, I'm so fat and ugly, I hope this shred fixes it. I expect better from this group, but it's important because in the time that I've worked with people, and this is my mindset for you today, in the time that I've worked with people, I am convinced that the right energy to bring to a before, because nobody likes before pictures, right? Nobody likes, like, when I start working with somebody, they're like, hey, Alex, I need your help getting in shape. I'm like, great. Let's talk through where we're at. I got to lose 100 pounds. I got to lose 50 pounds. I got to fix my shoulder, whatever. And I say, okay, let's take a picture. And they're like, I don't want a picture. Let's take a picture. And so they're like, ugh. And so they take a picture. And unfortunately, with before pictures are, they're kind of painful, right? They're kind of painful because the whole idea of a before picture is I'm not where I would like to be. My goal is to be better. And so just facing the before is painful. It's not easy, right? And it's important because you can approach this like, wow, I'm working with a guy right now. He looks at his before picture. He's like, oh man, look at that fat guy. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. There's a level of truth to that for him, right? However, a much healthier mindset to bring to the table is look at this body I've been given. Lord, help me make the most of it. Teach me to make the most of it. Help me to take that guy, that girl, and make the most out of the body I've been given. And that is, well, that matters. It really matters to bring that to the table, because during a shred, I don't want you to do this out of a place of self-hate. I don't want you to be like, I hate where I'm at right now, so I gotta fix it. Look, I get it. There's a certain amount of healthy fear associated with not being a good steward with what you've been given. There's a certain amount of healthy fear to say, I've been given a gift in this body, and I can use it really poorly. I can feed myself like garbage. I can be lazy and not move like I need to. I can give up in my workouts before I should, right? There's a mirror. I could succumb to the genetic diseases of my life, right? There's a myriad of things that are worth a healthy fear. Those are motivating, right? But I want you to give yourself some grace and to look at yourself with love. And that doesn't mean like accepting yourself and all of your maladies and saying, well, I guess you're doing a great job, just keep it up, like if there's room for improvement, improve. That's what we do. But when you love something, you say, great start. I see you. Let's do better. That's love. That's love. And so I'm going to say that to you. Good start. I hope that you'll be an awesome steward of the body you've been given. And over the next 21 days, I hope that when you pick up food, you go, is this worth building myself out of? I hope that when you fast, that you make the most of it, that you feast on good things, listen to some music, go for a walk, enjoy your tea or your coffee or your water with a little more relish than usual. I hope that when you look at your macronutrients, if there's opportunities for improvement, that you'll face those with a little bit of grace and some intention. I hope that when you exercise, you won't just beat yourself up, because sometimes it helps to get punched in the face, but that you'll approach your exercise practice with excitement and give yourself some credit. Like, that guy, that girl, they're working hard today. And it's not easy to work hard toward better. Give yourself your best effort. Good morning, Amber. Thank you for joining me this morning. Good morning, Jonathan. Good to see you. CJ, good morning. What? CJ Grinstead said that before picture can be the cat smell that you're running from with intensity. Yeah. If you guys missed last week, I was talking about how in the psychological literature that a rat will work really hard to get to a piece of cheese, but if you waft in some cat odor into this rat cage, they'll work even harder because they have something to run toward and something to run from. CJ's saying you can use your before picture as a nice run from. That's good. But my mindset for you today is to be a good steward of the body you've been given and treat this journey with some love and grace. Because when you look in the mirror, that guy or girl staring back at you, when you look at your before picture, that guy or girl staring back at you, it's not like the fat version of you. It's you. It's the best you could do so far. That's okay. No big deal. Except that if we're going to make some improvements, let's do it right. Let's do a good job with it. So, guys, you all have access to True Coach. If you're in the Summer Shred, you have access to True Coach. You're getting that nudge every day that gives you an opportunity to kind of report in on your exercise minutes and your macronutrients and your fasting and whatnot. If you guys have questions, personally speaking, and you want to throw them to Coach, please do so. If you want to keep it private between you and I, please say so. I don't mind keeping your questions private. But like, I don't want people to think I'm silly, or like, this is kind of a personal question. Please don't air it. But that way we all can get better together. Guys, this has been Alex Van Houten in Better Daily Premium. Thank you guys for joining me on the Summer Shred. Let's do this thing and do it well. I'm really excited to get shredded with you guys. Until tomorrow, which is Nutrition Tip Tuesday, it's just 1%. You got this.